Okay, you guys. I want to check see if the energies have changed in regards to the big BS bill being passed in the Senate. Apparently, they were given the bill about an hour and a half before they were supposed to vote on it. I don't think that's the first time that's ever happened. So, let's see what the energies say. Will the BS bill be passed in the Senate? No. No. So a lot of people have been saying, and I'm bringing this up because Spirit Team just told me that they want to send it back to the House. They want to tweak it and send it back to the House. Okay, because what's going to happen is there's a hidden clause in there. And hopefully somebody, more than one somebody from the Senate saw this clause that he will be the king, and therefore the Senate and the House will be useless. Well, they're on the verge of useless now, completely useless, not just useless every now and then, or most of the time, but completely. So they might want to rethink this if they know what's good for them and their jobs. I can tell you how many people I'm not voting for. Can't tell you how many I'm not voting for. If you didn't stand up and fight in some way, shape, or form, I'm not voting for you. I will leave it blank. Hangman. Bring it down. There we go. All right. The star. Balance. To bring some kind of balance to it. And also, these people have to remember their constituents, because this affects more people in scarlet states than it does in indigo states. I mean, it affects everybody. Okay, so take my word for it. I know that. I'm one of the people it would affect. Okay, 6 of Cups. Yeah, they need to leave something for the younger generations. If they pass this bill, there won't be anything left for the younger generations. Ten of Swords, dead in the water. Well, in this case, dead in the sand. Four of Swords, our safety. Our safety, clarity. Give it a rest. Spirit Team just told me, give it a rest. And they weren't talking to me. Or about me, or you. And we have the Two of Swords. That is making a decision, taking the blindfold off, and seeing the choices in front of us. Making a balanced decision. Knight of Pentacles. This knight is planting the seeds, and in this case, it's the seeds of doubt. Okay, we have 2. Oh, come out first. All right, I'm going to take this one first. Of course, there's going to be arguing back and forth. People trying to make deals. Ten of Pentacles, people trying to make deals. The deal isn't going to do anything for them, because they won't, their positions, their place, their seats will not be necessary. Making deals. The World. End of one cycle, beginning of another. All right. Clarify the World for us, please, Spirit Team. Alrighty then. The Moon, because of things, because things that are hidden coming to the surface. See that transformation? The Emperor. Okay. Spirit Team just said, and I don't use this term often because it's used by so many people, but the Emperor has no clothes. Again, things coming to the surface, truths coming to the surface. The Emperor has no clothes. They're seeing him for what he is. Three of Swords. There are some parts of that bill that are going to pass. Just remember, he's not going to be in there that much longer. If it's supposed to take effect, apparently they switched it from 2029 to the end of this year, 2025. He's not going to be in there. He's not going to be there. It's going to be a lot. Be a lot of work. Heavy load. And it will put burdens on some people. More people, I should say. Five of Pentacles. Yes, some people. It is going to go back. It is going to go back to the house. Okay. And some people are going to be affected by what's left of it that does get voted in. Page of Cups, a message bringing emotional, it's an emotional message. King of Swords, the courts again, the voting, the courts, the truth. Two of Wands, making a decision. The Double. The deals that are being made, people being swayed. All right, Spirit Team, give us a yes or no card on if this bill will be passed. In the current energy, will this bill be passed by both the House and the Senate? Partnerships. Okay, but that's not a yes. That's not a yes or no card. Partnerships, working together, collaboration. Yes or no, please. I don't think so. Moving on. Moving along. Six of Wands. That looks an awful lot like Prince. Six of Wands, Six of Wands, Six of Wands. Victory. Okay, let me just use a pendulum without the pendulum rack, or whatever you want to call it there. Let's just use a pendulum. Maybe I'm getting the answer and I don't want to hear it, or maybe I'm just not. Okay. All right, Spirit Team, is this big, beautiful bill of his going to pass the House and the Senate? No. That's a pretty big no. All right, thank you, Spirit Team. So the collaboration is about changing aspects of it. Legally, they could shoot the whole thing down. Queen of Pentacles. Still the courts. We're still picking up court cards. Knight of Swords. Rushing in with the truth at the last minute. And the Magician. Changing things. Transmuting one form of energy into another. Pulling a rabbit out of the hat. This is about change. Okay, and the Pendulum said no, it will not be passed in both the House and the Senate. And the Sun. Shining the light on the truth. Prosperity. All the sunflowers, prosperity. To me, that's growth. The sun helps things grow. Okay. We got a note from the Pendulum. I was using the Mystic Soul Tarot deck. Oh, we have a new deck of... I saw this deck and I said, well, we better have that one. So this is Affirmations for a Badass. That was a typo. Affirmations for a Badass. So our affirmation for today is, when life knocks you down, get back up and say, you hit like a... I couldn't help myself. I had to do it. Because I love these cards. Okay? So expect one of those often. Expect it to be the words are already censored on the card. But I extra censored it. You know, because there's freedom of speech isn't even a thing anymore. So, just saying. All right then. Yeah, I always wonder how long it's going to take the Tube of the U to catch up to the current times when he's gone. When they're going to allow us to speak and say what we have to speak and say. Because it really doesn't do anything for them to censor us like that. It's actually hurting their business. So. Alright, choose guys. I will see you tomorrow. Probably dressed in the same stuff because I'm going to do tomorrow's videos today so I can spend my kid's birthday with him. Much love, many blessings. See you in the funny papers.